Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Seeking Dubai. Hope you're having a great Sunday. In this video, I want to share our thoughts on the current global situation. A lot of people ask us for our opinion. We've been in real estate. We're a real estate brokerage firm here in Dubai. We invest in the UAE markets ourselves, our principals. We invest on behalf of clients as well. We also have 20 years of perspective in this real estate market. We've seen a lot of different cycles. We can look back and see things in a much more different way as well now over time. So people do ask us for our opinion, and I just wanted to share with you some of our thinking on how we see the global situation playing out. Because currently, there's no doubt that we're one of the most volatile periods that we've seen in a very, very long time. And from an economic perspective, there are some troubling things that the world economies have to contend with, like higher interest rates, a strong US dollar, a bond market sell-off. There's persistent inflation as well, supply chain constraints, climate change. So there's a lot of things that are happening. Pockets of the world economy are very, very strong, especially like if you see the Middle East, even the US right now appears strong, but definitely there are some troubling indicators out there. And globally, right, we have two wars. We have the devastation of Palestine, which is very close to where we are. So the Middle East is obviously in the thick of things again. We have a growing China and West rift and decoupling. And we have the rise of the global South, right, a new cloud of India and the GCC. So it is a more unstable and unpredictable time, and we're going to see more flights to safety now in previous periods of regional insecurity, like we saw in Arab Spring and other times as well. Dubai has always seen a rise in the number of people moving here and in the investments, the capital flow. And I think what's most likely to happen now in the coming months and over 2024 is that this trend we've been seeing of the UAE over the past 2-3 years, it's probably going to start accelerating as more and more people adapt and can access that UAE ecosystem. The Dubai school districts just recorded their highest year-on-year growth of new enrollments. That first wave of people who migrated to the UAE, they're all settling in. That ecosystem's gotten bigger, and now it's easier for that network effect to take place. More and more people from the troubled countries around us. Just if we focus on those parts, even though UAE attracts actually global investments, just small portions of those people coming in kind of will turbocharge it. It's just a law of small numbers. Who's going to continue moving here? Obviously families, passive investors. You don't need to invest 2 million dirhams in property to get a golden visa. You can just put in a fixed deposit. So passive investors, business people, retirees, students, freelancers, remote workers, businesses large and small. We're seeing a lot of global headquarters start shifting here, major investment banks setting up here, hedge funds. So it's the economy is just getting more and more exciting. Now, one of the good things about all this real estate supply that we hear about and talk about is that it's going to help keep prices in check, and it'll allow that absorption of global talent that the UAE needs to kind of grow and expand. So they have a larger, longer term vision. The governments here are more stable, and they've been building for 25 to 30 years. So unlike their regional competitors, they don't need to make radical decisions or waste resources. So they're making strategic investments to turbocharge parts of the economy. And each one of the different emirates is bringing something different to the table. So all those strong macro fundamentals are in place, and that is why we currently are even more bullish than we typically are. If you've been watching our content, we're not one of those people just putting out content, just hyping the market, pumping it up to the moon. That's not what we try to do. We just try to report the market as we see it, and you'll see there are times in our videos where we'll turn cautious, and in times we'll be more neutral. But currently we feel more bullish about the market. But we do advise our clients that, if you're looking at the market, that doesn't mean everything is a great buy. But what we try to do is we try to focus on particular real estate hotspots, ideas that we believe in at any given time. And so we look for real estate hotspots. We look for projects a bit under the radar. We look for emerging areas, high growth areas. We don't try to think too short term, right? Even though there is possibilities for short term gains. Okay, so that's our thinking on the current situation that we see in global economies and in the geopolitical situation. For the devastation that we're seeing in Palestine is definitely heartbreaking. I don't want to try to be political on this channel, but I would like to say that our thoughts and prayers are with those people, and we can only hope and pray that cooler heads prevail. If you would like to get in touch with us, just hit the description box. You'll see our number there. Send us a WhatsApp or give us a call, and we'd love to connect with you. Okay, thank you very much. Take care.